die typische japanische Music Instrument. Das heißt Gamelan Music. Oder die andere Name von dieser Musik ist Tembang, heißt das. Here are some of the herbal medicines of the typical Javanese, which is called jamu. And this traditional medicine of the Java is always so famous and still keep being used by the locals up to these times. Here is Ganesha statue, symbolize of the business and trading. Just like the Balinese, the Javanese used to put this Ganesha statue whenever they would like to start the business. Even they have been Muslim in religion, but there's something very interesting here, where the Hindus believe also still being used by most of the local here in Yogyakarta.
Ya. Oke, cek nang ono kiri iki wong.
Here is Parvati, the wife of God Shiva, with Kali, another personality of God Parvati. Some of the typical andong, or the horse cart, which is still being used by the local people in Jakarta as their own transportation. And these jockey are still waiting for their passengers. One of the mosques we find at Malioboro area, very small and simple mosque, but it is quite helpful, especially for the Muslim who would like to pray during their shopping time here then. We are still at the famous Yogyakarta Malioboro area, and this is the situation of Ramadan, and about 7 days more, or more or less 1 week more, we are going to end our Ramadan, and we are going to celebrate our Lebaran Day. And this is the second year of the pandemic period, Yogyakarta. But this year is much better than last year, where the economy of the local people here, even it is still very slow, but the economy is running step by step. Here is Ketandan Kampong, Yogyakarta, Chinatown area. Now it's totally crowded. Since a few hours more we are going to end our fasting for today. So people are busy to look for the preparation of ending their fasting for today then. Malioboro street of Yogyakarta now is totally different if we try to compare to last year condition, where last year it was totally closed and no activity at all, since it was the first time the planet Earth has been attacked by the pandemic. This year, Malioboro has been back and totally crowded. Even still, everybody who would like to come here to pay for a visit or to do some shopping, they should be quite disciplined with wearing their mask and any other health protocols has been assigned by the local government in Yogyakarta. Malioboro is the center of the crowd in the town of Yogyakarta, and this I have informed before previously that the local people here of Yogyakarta is quite disciplined in doing their cooperative activities to the government issues. That, for example, this bench, this is the special bench prepared for all of the visitors here, but since the pandemic time, then this bench is only allowed used by one person, and it is written here in the Japanese language that this seat is only available for one person. This is quite good to be known for the next visitors who would like to come here to pay a visit in Yogyakarta. Some of the rickshaw coolers in front there, they are also waiting for their passengers, as it just used to be. In Ramadan of this year, Yogyakarta Malioboro is totally changed compared to last year, where all of the activities have been starting up, and here and there Malioboro street seemed to have been so crowded even it is at as not as crowded as it was used to be.